Hey guys, it is Megan up at Camp Sunshine. There's Spanky. We're out in the front area waiting on Dad, although I don't think we're going to make it until when Sean gets home because I haven't even gotten the he's in his truck phone call, which is usually means then he's about an hour out. So I am anticipating that either this one or I will get bored of being here. But I wanted to pop on with an annoying after effect or unexpected oh fuck, Sean would make fun of me, side effect of me going and talking to this naturopath. It was not my normal naturopath. God, I really need to use my stand because my arm fucking kills me. It's not my normal naturopath, but he really, really cares for us. So I know he is giving me the best of what he has to offer as far as his care. And he wanted to make sure, because I sent him in the portal messages, which was multiple messages because it cut you off after like 500 characters, which I then admonished him for, and said, by the way, like I have a lot to say and it fucking like ruins, I'm a writer, it ruins with my flow if you have to make me fucking enter, and then redo. And he said, well, that's exactly my point. If it takes more than 500 characters, it deserves a phone call. So touche, Olay, and he got me in, and she was a fantastic, both Sean and I, because he was there because he needs to speak, and at this point I don't know if my trigeminal neuralgia will flare up right now. I just had a really, really bad flare about an hour ago. First one of the day. I had no significant, I had pain for most of yesterday, but nothing flaring. And I'll go into that more. I'll do another one. But right now, I just want to say one of the annoying side effects of this, she wanted to know if I'd be willing to get an MRI. And I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not in love with it. And so I said, what I'd like to do is, I've got my patch. Let me get through this 28-day cycle and see if upping my estrogen, getting on to the next 28 days, which is when all of these crazy things with my hormones seem to go on with my body, see if this re-enters or if it ever goes away. And if it doesn't, then I will absolutely go get an MRI. And that's what she agreed to. But boom, 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 you get into businesses being businesses, and I was immediately put on this call list, and that in for the last, gosh, I don't know, it seems like 3 days. I might be expanding or exaggerating, but they call multiple times a day, and it's just an automated, but then it's a call, it's a voicemail, it's a text, it's and it hits like 3 or 4 times, and it says, MRI imaging and stuff. And I keep fucking looking at my phone, and I get these flashbacks of back when I was really fucking sick and I was getting MRIs all the time, and all of this stress and the anxiety and how much I fucking hated my life back then. And so I had to call and just say, can you please stop? Because you're making me really sad. I think the lady thinks I'm a nut job. Oh, whoo-hoo. Oh, thank God I didn't get a flare when I was on the phone with her, because I talk really, really slowly to try to make sure that I don't move my tongue very much. And it is so hard for me because I have so many words, and I am screaming on the inside, and it's agonizing. It's probably one of the most annoying fucking disabilities I have encountered in this whole fucking health journey. But I'll figure it out. I'm just lucky, as I said, that didn't happen when I was talking to this gal. Otherwise, it just would have, I think I would have probably hung up. But she did. She took it off. She understands, totally gets that I just want it. I now have them in my phone, so that if in another 28 days, like if this goes away and then it comes back because, oops, shit. Sorry, my hand was getting tired. If this goes away and then comes back in 28 days, then, and I've been on the patch, then maybe it isn't hormonal, and maybe I should concede that maybe it's my MS, because I don't want to be a liar, pants on fire. I don't want to tell people, oh, go natural and all is fucking wonderful. If I'm, progressing to the point that my body is, and I don't, there's so much I have to say on this one, because I think it's all interconnected. I mean, there's the Epstein-Barr part that has to be looked at, and so I just say my body is at dis-ease. There are a myriad of things that are making my body not function correctly. And as I've referenced in the chapter I wrote and everything, it's like I'm fixing a car. And so I'm going through and I'm visiting all of the different systems and compartments and departments and whatnot, and finding different things. And it seems like there is something going on at the base of my skull that needs tending to. So I have to figure that out. But it's really fucking painful. So and so I just started to say, like, I don't want to be presenting a false scenario, that everything is wonderful and I've healed my MS and I live, symptom free, because that's not certainly it. But I can also say I fucking love my life a hell of a lot more right now than I did back when I was really, really sick. Because even though this is, I said it's worse than I said it was worse than childbirth, and I referenced in a video that I'm desperately trying to get to post that it just won't, because I did it in too high quality apparently. But I say that I think that when this really gets going, it is worse than childbirth. And I did go natural after it was a 47-hour labor. Tapped out at 24, got an epidural, and the needle actually fell out of my back at about hour 35, and so I did the last, I'm horrible at math, 12 hours. I was a la natural, and so I know what pain is, and I think when this gets going, it's worse than that. So I definitely want to figure out how to fix this, but I don't want to go get an MRI quite yet. Okay. That's it. Spanky's getting really ticked off that Dad's not home yet. Oh, and that I'm not feeding him any of I'm sitting out here trying to eat some of the leftover beef stew that I made last night, but I can't. So, we'll see. Maybe in an hour or two I will be able to eat. I'm always a mystery.